I'm happy on my own, making coffee just for one, and eating breakfast all alone. Fewer dishes to be done. I'm never running behind. You're never on my mind. No longer there to make me comb my hair, fix my tie, or kiss me goodbye. Swear I'm happy on my own. No one to worry where I am, or waiting for me to come home. Staying up till 3 a.m. I'm always out on the town. You're nowhere to be found. And when our song comes on, I just hum along and order another round. I'm happy on my own, at least most of the time. I guess some of the time, maybe none of the time. I'm happy, happy on my own. Good things come to those who wait, that's what they say. But I've been waiting far too long for some good to come my way. It's always one step forward, 2 steps back, but I won't let it get me down. 'Cause I'm still here and I know this year some good's gonna come around. Somewhere the sun is shining, somewhere the day is new. There's a place where flowers bloom, where every bird is singing their tune. And someday, oh someday, I'll be there too. Good things come to those who wait, and I don't mean to sound cliche, but I'll keep waiting as long as I need for some good to come my way. There's a place where skies are blue, where every hope and every dream comes true. And someday, oh, I'll be there too. And good things come to those who wait, while I'd like for it to be today. I'll keep waiting as long as it takes for some good to come my way. For some good to come my way. Oh, some good's gonna come my way.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands high from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Well, she's mine. Yeah, she's mine. Well, I love that little girl with the bright red hair. Well, Miss Lindy, my Miss Lindy. Well, I love that little girl with the bright red hair. Have you ever seen Miss Lindy? She likes to dance all day, and when she does rock and roll, it takes your breath away. Well, she's mine, yeah, she's mine. Well, I love that little girl, she's so fine. Well, Miss Lindy, my Miss Lindy. Well, I love that little girl right there. Likes to dance all day, and when she does rock and roll, it take your breath away. Well, she's mine, yeah, she's mine. Well, I love that little girl, she's so fine. Well, Miss Lindy's hair is fiery red, her eyes are water blue, and when Miss Lindy smiles at me, oh, what it makes me do. Well, she's mine, yeah, she's mine. Well, I love that little girl, she's so fine. Well, Miss Lindy's hair is fiery red, her eyes are water blue, and when Miss Lindy smiles at me, oh, what it makes me do. Well, she's mine, yeah, she's mine. Well, I love that little
Change is coming for us all. A change is coming. You can win it in the right direction. You can ask it not to call, but change is coming, coming. The night is coming, coming. Oh, don't be frightened. You can stay up late and not close your eyes, but that don't stop the sunrise. The night is, night is. The night is, night is. Change is coming, coming. A change is coming, coming. You can will it in the right direction. You can ask it not to call, but change is coming, coming. A change is coming. Changes, 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 change, it changes, change, it changes.
Handsome Billy was a sailor boy from Honolulu town. He just left his sweetheart, he's homeward bound. Handsome Billy's mighty lonesome now for two big eyes of brown. He said, I've got the blues, there's only one girl I choose. She's a dear Hawaiian, and I hear her crying, won't you please come back to me? On the beach at Waikiki, where she sang those songs of sweet melody, I hear a ukulele and it's calling gaily, it's a call I can't refuse. So carry me back to Hawaii, 'cause I've got the Honolulu blues. Handsome Billy couldn't stand it long. He packed his little grip, left his friends and started to board a ship. Handsome Billy said before he went, just take this little tip. When I come sailing home, you bet I won't be alone. She's a dear Hawaiian, and I hear her crying, won't you please come back to me? On the beach at Waikiki, where she sang those songs of sweet sweet melody. I hear a ukulele and it's calling gaily. It's a call I can't refuse. So carry me back to Hawaii, 'cause I've got the Honolulu. Oh, you hula hula, got the Honolulu.
Waddy ba ba da ba, waddy ba ba, waddy ba ba da ba, ba 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 ba, waddy ba ba da ba, waddy ba ba, wad 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 wad. Christmas time was drawing near. I had everything in order. A runway shoveled for the deer with lights around the border. Cookies laid out and stockings hung. Candy canes and sparkling snow. Children nestled, carols sung. Gingerbread and mistletoe. I hope you shim shim shimmies down the chim chim chimney tonight. Tonight, please shim shim shimmy down the chim chim chimney tonight. I'd forgotten to call the chimney sweep. Someone tall and Dick Van Dyke-ish. The fireplace soot was inches deep. Santa surely wouldn't like this. And now Santa has a coal black suit. Santa has a coal black suit. At first he wasn't happy, till I told him he looked snappy. Santa's got a coal black suit. He shim shim shimmy down the chim chim chimney tonight. Tonight, he shim shim shimmy down the chim chim chimney tonight. And now Santa has a coal black. Don't know how he fit his big ass in that flue. Santa has a coal black suit, suit, suit. At first he wasn't happy, till I told him he looked snappy. Santa's got a coal black suit. When he laughed, he shook like a bowl full of jelly.
But you know, a slightly smaller bowl because of the slimming effect.
He flew into the night and he said with a shout, Merry Christmas to all and to all. Check me out. Oh, my pretty baby. Oh, my sweetie baby. I just can't believe I'm yours. Every day I look at you and I think I must have done something good to deserve you. I'm not superstitious, it's just a suspicion, but I feel it in my bones. I feel it ever since the day we met. I just knew I must have done something good to deserve you. Perhaps I was the doctor saving people's lives in danger. Oh yeah, I must have done something good. Perhaps I was a pirate and I donated my treasure. Oh yeah, I must have done something good. Or maybe I was kinda low, rewinded all my videos. Oh yeah, I must have done something good. Well anyway, I hope that you don't think that I'm delirious. Oh yeah, I must have done something good. 'Cause baby, when we kiss, I feel that sort of bliss I didn't really think exists. I feel it, call it what you like, I don't really mind, as long as it's something good with you, baby.
I must have done something good. I must have done something good.
And even if you're skeptical,
I must have done something.
and you don't believe in karma,
I must have done something.
you must admit that it's a miracle
I must have done something.
that we have found each other.
I must have done something.
'Cause while we have you, baby,
I must have done something.
you only get once in a lifetime.
I must have done something.
So please don't call me crazy.
I must have done something.
If I hope next life will still be mine.
I must have done something.
'Cause when I'm in your arms, then I can do no harm.
We're gonna do something good with each other. I see it in your eyes forever you'll die. Oh baby, hope you do agree. No matter, doesn't matter what we do, just as long we're gonna do something